What's going on, everybody? It's Korr here, and welcome to another episode of Korr Plays. I just went to close the freaking door, and there goes the game again, interrupting me with the stupid company logo. As I was saying, welcome to another episode of Korr Plays, and today we're playing Metropolis Street Racer on the Sega Dreamcast. So, as I was saying, welcome to Metropolis Street Racer on the Sega Dreamcast. This is a racing game, an arcade racer made by Bizarre Creations, the same people who made Blur, and it came out in the year 2000 for the, unfortunately failed, Sega Dreamcast. Right off the bat, I have no idea what's going on with the text on the menu. That's every time you highlight an option on the menu, that happens, and I have absolutely no idea why. It looks like the text is having a stroke. One thing I want to note about this game is that when you start it up, it asks you to enter the time, and it can sync with the Dreamcast's actual clock, not here because, well, I'm using an emulator, but if you have a real Dreamcast, the game sees the clock on the Dreamcast and then syncs it up, and then because the game takes place in 3 different time zones, San Francisco, London, and Tokyo, as you can see up there, the time of day will change. For example, right now it's sort of 2 p.m. as I'm filming this video in real life, so if I go to San Francisco to race, it's going to be the evening, which is a problem because the tracks are very badly lit in San Francisco, as I'll show you in a moment. But first, let's go and hop into Your Garage, where we can select a car. Taking a note from Need for Speed 2015, sort of, we can select only 6 cars. There's 6 garage spaces total, and you have to choose them wisely. So, for this video, we're going to use the TVR Chimera, but I want to show you the car list first itself. This is where you can select your car. This game does starter cars perfectly, because the starter cars in this game are very extremely, well, starter cars, basically. I'll try and scroll down and find them for you. A lot of Peugeots here. I'm not used to seeing so many Peugeots. And yes, there's this thing, and this rather nice looking thing, the 406 Coupe, one of my personal favorites. So these are the 3 starter cars. MGF, I've reviewed one of these in real life. Click the card if you want to watch that. The Mazda MX-5, the Miata, as you might know it, and the Fiat Barchetta. These are your 3 starter cars, and then you have to do races to unlock the others. Oh my god. Trash. So yeah, this is a really cool and interesting game, at least in terms of progression and gameplay, and yet no one seems to talk about it, even though it got so many good reviews. Kinda like me with Judy, I guess. I dropped the controller cable. As I was saying, so this is the car list, you get the idea. There's some interesting cars in here, actually. Some that I've never seen in racing games, like, for example, whatever the hell this is supposed to be. I've never seen one of these before, but I digress. Let's go ahead and switch to the Chimera. Click Drive Car there. You have a few options that you can choose from here. Street Racing, Time Attack, and Quick Race. We're going to do Street Racing and Time Attack separately. First, let's go into Street Racing and try to ignore the ridiculous flickering text. So, let's just go for a random chapter. The interesting thing about this game is it's not just race for no purpose at all. There's about 1 million different types of events, and this game works entirely on a number-based system called Kudos, which is like your points. This is where Kudos got started. Eventually, Bizarre Creations' other racing game, Project Gotham Racing, that had the Kudos system in it too. And Kudos is everything in this game. It's the way you unlock cars, it's the way you progress, it's the way it's your currency. And you can actually lose Kudos by selling your car, which is a very interesting mechanic. So I'm gonna start off with something that we're all familiar with, a street race. You just race against a bunch of opponents, and this is where you can select your car, practice, or just go straight into it. What you have an interesting option here, Play Joker. So we're gonna click Play Joker. If you do that, you have the potential of gaining double Kudos, but you can also lose it. And you can adjust your target position on the fly. I'll set it to 3rd just for fun, and now we can successfully begin this race, which is on a quite long track. Oh wait, is this in San Francisco? Is it in San Francisco? Tokyo. Well, at least the tracks are better lit than San Francisco, I suppose. And go! Oh, forgot to change the unit display. Crap. Yes, even though this is... What the hell? That was 5 seconds, and I already messed up. Notice how it said no kudos for Jew on the screen. Jew as in J-O-O. I didn't do that. The creator of the save game did that. You can actually... I did that. I did the drift. But in the settings menu, you can actually change what those messages say, depending on what you're doing. I wanted to make the message that displays when you do a drift to say just like Judy, but I've had a feeling that Most of y'all would be annoyed by seeing Just Like Judy on the screen every 5 seconds. That is, if I... Yeah, the physics in this game are kinda ridiculous. I still don't understand them. Then again, I've played this game for a total of 20 minutes. Just to, you know, prepare myself for this video. Stop. What kind of corner is this? Yeah, the close camera view is broken, and when you press up on the D-pad, it screws with the game, I think. I don't know what that does, but let me pause the music. It's annoying as hell. Shut up. Okay, it appears that I can't handle the Chimera for sure. Let's try a different car. I'm embarrassing myself quite badly. Actually, this gives me a perfect opportunity to show you how you unlock new cars. And yes, look at this. I lost kudos. Almost all my kudos. Stop! Hurry up! Ooh, I lost all my kudos for this. Crap. Negative kudos. Stop it! Gotta redo that race afterwards. But anyway, let's choose a different car because this thing sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, I suck, but, you know, let's not get into that. Let's switch to, these. R34 Skyline. Not just to please the JDM fanboys, but because it's all-wheel drive, and I'm secretly hoping that that means more stability. So let's go back into street racing. No, actually I said I was going to show you how to unlock new cars. Let's do that now. First thing, you gotta have an empty garage space. Just click on the empty garage space, and then just choose a car. No, we're not gonna do that one, because you know what will happen. Where's the 406? Alright, so in order to do the Peugeot 406, for example, we have to do a challenge, which is basically like a time attack type thing. If you set a good time, then you can, you know, drive off with the car. You don't have to pay for it. Which is an interesting way of doing things. I wish more games did that. Ooh, they have it in Korr Blue. Yes, please. Windows. Yes, you can tint the windows before buying the car for no particularly good reason that I can think of. There's no police in this game or anything like that. Let's make them dark. And you can choose your transmission and ABS settings before you buy it, kind of like Street Racing Syndicate. And then you can go into the challenge. We have to beat a time of 16 seconds, which probably means this is a very short track. If we beat that time, we get unlimited attempts to do that, by the way. Yeah, this is a pretty small track, but we get unlimited attempts to beat the time. When we do beat the time, the race finishes and we get the car. So let's try it. We're in London. Let's do it. Go! Okay, the engine sound tells me that this car is not a V6, disappointingly. And into the corner. Right and left on the D-pad, honk the horn, by the way. If you've seen Korr's Auto Tours, you'll know that that's an important thing. Sorry, I'm a child. No! They always have these ridiculous corners that mess you up at the end. We're 3 seconds off the needed time, so let's try that again. This camera view is also terrible. Let's try this one. Kind of reminds me of that one camera view in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. The good thing about these events is that you don't have a penalty, a kudos penalty, if you crash into something. So, as long as you beat the time, you can crash as much as you want. Although I wouldn't recommend it because it affects the time, obviously. Ooh, that was pretty good, actually. 0.4 seconds. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, I want this Peugeot. I'd love one in real life as well, but they're impossible to find. Oop. Almost lost control there. Come on. Oh, no! Ah, and all the excitement, I forgot to brake. Come on, 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds. We can do this. Our best bet is to get as wide of an angle on these corners as possible. Oh, here comes the bad Oh, we did it! 15.5. Yes! What you're seeing right here is the remnants of the cut replay mode. Apparently there was supposed to be a replay feature in this game and it got cut out for reasons. I don't know why. So yes, we just unlocked the Peugeot 406 Coupe. And now we can do this. Registration. I can't fit my real license plate in here, so we're just gonna do something random. Anyone who's friends with me on Discord might know what that means. These options here are for convertible cars. You can choose when the roof is up or down, depending on the time of day and weather. Now we successfully have acquired Barb, the 406 Coupe, which means I can now show you another race type in this game, which is timed run. I'm not going to spend any Joker points because I might mess up again, so let's just go ahead and go straight into it. So we have to complete one round of the timed run in 5 minutes 24 seconds. That's what the timed run is, basically. You have one round and you have to complete it in a certain amount of time. But there's also traffic in these events, and I just exited out of the menu by accident. And if you want, you can adjust the target time before you start. I wish more racing games offered this functionality. It's an interesting idea. Let's make the time 5 minutes because we're feeling good about ourselves today. We have 5 laps. Challenge accepted, mother... We're in San Francisco and the weather has gone really strange. Hold on. Gotta turn the music off because it's annoying me. There we go. Go! Oh, right, when you're in the pause menu, aside from the fact that you can't restart events, as you might have noticed, you can't press... There's no continue option. You have to press start, which means you might have to move your hand from the accelerator and mess you up, but I'm fine with that. Let's go! Here we go, bad corner, straight away. Okay, it wasn't that bad, but I imagine there's quite a lot of bad corners on this track. Drift! Here's another 406. I think we're gonna get a kudos penalty. Oh no, we didn't. I think if we deliberately crash into the traffic cars, we're gonna get a kudos penalty. Yes, that. Oh no! Oh, I hate these fucking hairpin corners. What do you want? Oh no! Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I know why there's a black screen. Get the... I think that the black screen happens because that initiates the interior view and this Dreamcast emulator doesn't support that. Also, this was absolutely terrible. Let's try drifting. Ooh, that was pretty good actually. Certainly wasn't expecting that from a front-wheel drive car. No, not the freaking divider again. So this ended rather a lot like the Tokyo Extreme Racer 3 video because I ran out of patience, but unlike TXR3, I actually like this game. I like the learning curve, which I haven't done yet, which is why I suck at it, but I think that's all the bases covered. So that's going to be about it for this episode of Korr Plays, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. There will be links in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.